Happy Friday to you. I'm meteorologist Sean Householder for UpperMichiganSource.com with your weather on demand. Well, although they're not showing, winter weather advisories were in effect this morning through the 11 o'clock hour for all of the western counties, as well as parts of central Upper Michigan, including Marquette and Menominee County. Now, flood warnings also continue, although some of those warnings are set to expire. And let's see, we have the Paint and Escanaba rivers. Those are still under a flood warning as this is being recorded. We do expect those to expire at some time today as levels fall below flood stage. That still leaves the Sturgeon, Michigami, Menominee, and Brule rivers under flood warnings until further notice. And these rivers towards the south, those really just getting started, and those will continue through all of next week. Here's the latest check on TV6 radar. And boy, it's like the Kentucky Derby already. We've got our green horse falling as rain, mixed precipitation in the central UP, and the white horse over off in the west. That continues through this morning. And here's what temperatures look like this morning. Upper 20s, plenty cold enough for snow, and temperatures flirting with freezing in the central UP. Marquette at the freezing point. And as we look into eastern and southern UP, well, just a few degrees above freezing. Now here's this deep trough, and you can see all this cold air reaching way down into Texas and down into the Rio Grande, even parts of Mexico there. Meanwhile, warm air lingering in the southeastern U.S. Now, as this frontal boundary continues to affect our weather, this thing will really dig into the weekend. As a matter of fact, this piece of low pressure here, this is the main area of low pressure. This may actually break away from the main flow, and that means that this jet stream would actually repair itself, becoming more zonal. This allows high pressure and mainly dry air to work into the forecast for our weekend. So we thought that that thing was going to kind of meander up towards the Great Lakes, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to kind of linger into the southeast and mid-Atlantic states, and that means mainly dry air for at least the second part of the weekend and through next week. Back to today, well, it's a messy mix of precipitation this morning. Dry air does eventually work in from the east, moving westward. So we'll see a few breaks in the clouds. We'll call it isolated shower activity. It'll be more like drizzle. And then eventually we start to see some warmer temperatures. So we will see some light rain showers, some drizzle activity in the west as well. Cold enough for mixed precipitation to work back into these western counties tonight. Temperatures fall to around 30. Winds still out of the north. So we may still see a few slick spots into your Saturday morning. And then we really start to warm things up. And in the east, temperatures in the mid-30s, isolated shower activity. Take a look at your Saturday. And like I said, we gradually warm things up. And we're pretty much dry and partly to mostly cloudy in the east. Temperatures near 60. Not a bad day. In the west, clouds linger. Isolated shower activity lingers as well. Taking a look at your TV 6-day forecast. A sun-cloud mix for your Saturday, isolated shower activity, and then we really dry out on Sunday. Temperatures in the 50s, and next week temperatures in the 60s to near 70. Not much a chance of rain until Wednesday night and into Thursday again, but we continue to watch that flooding threat.